Well, hello again, everyone. Professor Profit coming to you from Craps University. And we've got an interesting roulette strategy for you this evening. This one's called the 515 strategy. 515 because they have a $5 bet, a $1 bet, and a $5 bet, the 515. And now it's a $1,500 buy-in, which is a little higher than we normally do, but it's a little higher level than we sometimes bet at. So $1,500 buy-in, 10% win goal is a $150 win goal. We have jackpot numbers here. If we hit one of those jackpot numbers, more than likely that will be enough to put us over the top on our win goal. So if you like the video, we ask that you give us a thumbs up, and that way we know you're enjoying the content we're putting in front of you. And also, if you have not already subscribed to the Craps University channel, man, we'd love to have you go ahead and hit that button and become part of the student body here at Craps U. As always, we offer full ride scholarships, so it costs you absolutely nothing. And we have a good time here discussing roulette and craps, the two best games in the casino. So let's head on down to the virtual felt now. We'll explain the nuts and bolts of this strategy, exactly how it's bet, exactly what the progression is, exactly what those jackpot numbers are, and then we'll spin the wheel, roll the ball for a few minutes, and decide if we have a casino-worthy strategy. Now, as always, we advise that you try this on your software at home before you take it to the casino, and be sure that you are comfortable with this particular strategy. So let's head on down there now and take a peek. We'll see you there shortly. Go. Okay, everyone, down here on the virtual roulette table, and we're getting ready to spin our 515 strategy. Now, this is a $1,500 buy-in, which you can see at the top right-hand corner of the screen under balance amount. You'll notice the last four numbers are 1,500, and that's how we'll keep track of where we are during this session. Now, to play the 515, we start off with a split bet, a $1 split bet on the 811, and then a $5 corner bet on the 5-9 and 10-14. So we got a $5 bet, a $1 bet, and a $5 bet, the 515 strategy. Excuse me. Now, if we lose, we'll stay at the same level on the first loss. If we lose a second time, then we'll pick up the 17-20 split for $1, 14-18 and 19-23 corner bets for $5 each. If we lose twice there, then we'll pick up the 26-29 split for $2 now, and then we'll increase our other two split bets up to $2 each. And then the corner bet, the 23-27 for 10 and the 28-32 for 10, and then we'll increase the other corner bets from 5 to 10. And then if we lose again, no more coverage, we'll just increase these bets one level. Two losses at this level, we'd go to $3 on the split bets and $15 each on the corner bets. So that is how the 515 works. When we get up to our session high, we'll go back to our base level, the $11 bet, and start over again. So looking for a $150 win. We've got a $1,500 buy-in. 10% is $150, so we're hoping to get to $1,650 and call this a session. So let's clear these out and get started. That's $1 on the 811 split and $5 on the 5-9 and 10-14 corner bets. And we are off and to the races. And our first number is 31 black, so that is a loss. And so we'll stay at the $11 level. That's our first loss at this level, and spin it again. This time we hit a 9 red, so that is a score hit for us. And that puts us at 1523. That's a new session high. And since we're at a session high, we're going to reset our losses back to 0. Number this time is 6 black, so that's another score hit for us. And that puts us all the way up to 1557. So already a third of the way to our goal. Number this time is 3 red, so that's a loss. So we'll stay at this level and spin it again and see if we can hit this time. The 33 black is a loss, so now we'll pick up the 17-20 split and the 14-18 and 19 through 23 corners. And the total bet's $22, which you can see at the top of the screen there. And again, our session high is 1557. So there's 21 red. That's a loss. That's our first loss at this level. And we are spinning again. So there's 20 black, so that's a jackpot number for us. So that puts us at $15.54. That's not a session high, but it's within $3. So we're going to go ahead and do the prudent thing and go back down to our base level. 0 losses, and we're spending $11 at risk here. And our number is 7 red, so that's a loss. So we'll stay at this level and spin it again. And 15.57 is the high. So 26 black's a loss. So we'll go back to level 2 here and pick up these other bets just like we did before. And we're back at the $22 level. And here's our first spin at that level. So that's 32 red. That's a loss. That's our first loss at level 2. And let's spin it again. See if we can get on a little bit of a hot streak here. 27 red's not going to help us. So now we pick up the 26-29 split. This time, however, it's for $2, and we'll bring the other 2 split bets up to $2 also. Now the corner bets, the 23 through 27 for 10, 28 through 32 for 10, and then we'll add another 5 to the other corner bets to bring all those up to 10. And that puts us at a $66 bet, which is a little more serious. And now you can see why we need the $1,500 buy-in. So there's 28 black, so that's a nice hit for us. And that brings us up to 15.12, so we're still a little bit away from our session high. See if we can hit another one here. And there's a jackpot number. That's what we needed. That ought to get us a new session high. It does, 15.72. So now we can go back down to our base level. So let's clear everything out. And that's $1 on the 8.11 and 5 on the 5.9 and 10 through 14 corner bets. And we're spinning. Here we go. Number is 24 black, so that's our first loss at this level. And we're spinning again. Number this time is 15 black, so that's another loss. So now let's pick up the 17-20 split and the 14-18 and 19-23 corner bets. So that's a $22 total bet now. You can see that at the top of the screen. And let's see if we can get a good number here. 6 black, that'll qualify. That's a score hit for us. And that puts us at 15.73, which is barely a new high, but it is a new high. So let's go back down to our base level, and we're resetting to 0 losses since we are at our session high. So there's 28 black, that's a loss, so we'll spin it again. That's our first loss at this base level. And 22 black's another loss, so we'll pick up the 17.20 for $1, 14.18 and 19.23 for 5 each. So $22 total bet. And let's see if we can get a hit here. 9 red, that is a score hit for us. That puts us at 15.74. Again, barely a new session high, but it is a session high. So now we will go back to our base level. And 14 red, so that's another score hit for us. And that puts us all the way up to 16.08. So that's a new session high. So back to 0 losses at our base level. And 33 black's a loss. That's our first loss. So we'll stay at the $11 level for one more spin, unless we hit, of course. And 9 red we do hit. That puts us at 16.31, another new session high. Back to 0 losses at our base level. And we're getting close to our goal. Let's see if we can go ahead and hit a number here and get there. 4 black's a loss, so that's our first loss at this level. And got another shot here. Let's see if we can hit it this time. Okay, that's 2 black, so that's another loss. So let's pick up the 17.20 for $1, 14.18 and 19 through 23 for 5 each. And we're spinning. Here we go. Okay, there's 10 black, so that is a score hit for us. That gets us at 16.32. And once again, that's barely a new session high by only $1, but it is a session high. So we'll go back to our base level, 0 losses, And by doing that, we can limit the volatility, which you know me, that's what I like to see. So there's a score hit for us, and that puts us at 1666, which is $16 above our session goal of $150 profit. So I think we'll call this a video at this point. We started off at a $1,500 buy-in, ended up at $1,666. So that's a $166 profit using the 515 strategy. So I hope we played long enough for you to understand how that works and what the progression is. And as you can see, we expand our coverage, and then we raise our bets after we get on a losing streak. And that way we can recover our losses fairly quickly. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, we ask that you give us the old thumbs up. That way we know that you're enjoying the content we're putting before you. Also, if you haven't already subscribed to the Craps University channel, man, we'd love to have you go ahead and do that at this time. Excuse me. We do roulette videos, roulette strategy videos on Wednesdays and Fridays, and we do craps videos on Sundays. So if you enjoyed it, please give us the old thumbs up. We would appreciate that. Now, if you're out there spinning that wheel this week, we wish you nothing but the best of luck, and we hope that all your numbers come up winners. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.